Coachers at home plate right now, getting ready to do the coin flip to see who bats first and who's in the field first. Getting ready to get this game started again between Randy K's Rogue Firecracker, or excuse me, Fast Pitch Club K, and the Ladyhawks of Washington. And we have the coin flip. Looks to be that the Rogue Fast Pitch Club will be batting first. Let's get this show on the road, folks. A little warm and humid today in Hemet, California. Looks to be about 94 degrees with about 45% humidity. Just did a great job with the field. Raked it up. Yeah, these seats we're sitting in are probably about 180 degrees. A little warm. But they'll cool off in due time. Getting ready to bat for Rogue Fast Pitch Club is Megan Lake, number 6, graduating senior, who is on her way to play college softball at Boise State. I'd like to give a shout out to Angel Romo, who cannot make it today. He's actually your typical scorekeeper, normal scorekeeper, and he couldn't make the trip to Hemet, California today. We miss you, Angel, and hopefully we see you next week in Huntington at the PGF. Stepping into the box right now is Megan Lake, committed senior, again going to Boise State. The orange and blue Broncos. Ready for the first pitch? Any minute here. First pitch, strike outside. Pitcher ready to deal the second pitch. Ball outside, basically the same pitch, just a tad bit lower. Megan's anticipation and patience is stellar in the box. She's not going to chase on pitches, for sure. But she can put the ball in play pretty much anywhere. Another strike. Count 1-2 to Megan Lake. The crowd is getting a little ruckus here. We're only 3 pitch into the game. There you go. Meg Lake gets a single to left field, opposite field. On a 1-2 count. Up the deck, up the bat right now is Reese Lee. Reese Lee will be a junior at Queen Creek High School. And she is a 2023 who's just getting back into the swing of things. Reese has a 4.0 GPA. And all right. Fakes the bunt, pitch outside for ball 1. Reese steps back into the box. Takes strike 2 on the outside. This pitcher likes the outside corner, and she's getting the calls. And she lays down the bunt, advances the runner, and almost beats the play at first. So Meg Lake advances to second base while Reese Lee does her job and advances the runner to second while she's out at first. Up the bat right now would be Denitza Hernandez. Denitza is a rising senior at Hamilton High School with a 3.8 GPA. And she is an uncommitted senior who is actually a very patient, good hitter. And she just hit a fair ball down the third base line, scoring a run. That will be a double for Denitza Hernandez. Didn't overpower the pitch, but she definitely hit the ball nice down the line in the right spot, and she ends up with a double here. Stepping into the box right now for Rogue fast pitch would be number 19, Hannah Lindsay. Hannah Lindsay is an uncommitted graduate of 2021. Who is probably the heart and soul leader of the Rogue FC softball club. I think we have an illegal pitch here. So we have an 1-0 count. Yes, the call on the field is an illegal pitch for ball 1. You got Denitza Hernandez on second base, 1 out, and Hannah Lindsay in the batter's box with a 1-0 count. Oh, and she takes one off the mask in the face. She wore that well. Good thing she's okay. She takes her base. Rogue Fast Pitch Club has runners on first and second with Tegan Newman. She's a rising senior at Corona del Sol High School. We have a pinch runner for Hannah Lindsay, number 33, Jayla Markham, who is going to be a junior at Hamilton High School. She's an uncommitted junior. Let's see what Miss Tegan Newman can do here. She had a very good Colorado tournament where she got hot, batted right around 450 mark, drove in a lot of runs, hit some home runs, and did really well up there for a Rogue FC team that finished 9th in the power pool. Newman takes ball 1 inside. We have a 1-0 count right now. Again, runners on first and second. Pitcher deals the pitch. Strike right across the plate. Wasn't what Newman was looking for. Let's see what she gets in the next pitch. Probably not going to get too many pitches right across the plate. Another pitch, a little high, but again, nice pitch by a Ladyhawks, Washington Ladyhawks pitcher. We have a 1-2 count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Negan chokes up on the bat. Shorten the swing. Counts now 2-2. Takes ball 3 inside. We have a full count for Newman. Runners on first and second. Newman's actually moved up in the batting order. Fouls that pitch off. Again, she's had a very hot summer so far. And again, she's an uncommitted rising senior at Corona del Sol High School in Tempe, Arizona. We have some balls coming in from the other field here. Tegan fouls that pitch off. Count still full at 3-2. 1 out. Rogue Fast Pitch Club is ahead 1-0. Top of the first inning. Almost hit her. Good eye by Newman. Up the bat right now would be Tristan Turlington, number 28, from Willow Canyon High School. She is a rising senior at Willow Canyon. She's committed to play her softball, college softball, at Grand Canyon University. She takes the first pitch. A strike a little high and in. The umpire seems to like that pitch today. That's okay. It's his strike zone. Outside changeup. Now we have the bases loaded with Newman on first. Pinch runner Jayla Markham on second. Denise Hernandez on third after her double RBI, or her RBI double. Turlington takes the 1-1 pitch. Ball 2 inside. Counts 2-1 now. Coach Randy Kay giving you hitting advice down there. Keep it simple. What he means by that is just do your job. Tristan. And there she is. She strokes that ball down foul down the left field line. Hit that ball really hard. On deck, you have Callie Honing, who is a graduated senior from Chaparral High School, who's headed to play her softball career, college softball career at North Dakota University. Turlington strikes out on a very nice changeup by number 5 from the Washington Ladyhawks. So now stepping into the box is Callie Honing, number 15, with the bases loaded. On deck, you have Liv Lostorto, a rising senior at Hamilton High School. First pitch for Honing. It looks like it is going to be fly out to right field. There you go. At the end of your first inning, we have the score 1. At the end of your top of the first inning, we have the score 1-0 Rogue FC. Ladyhawks coming up the bat. So what we have here for your defensive lineup for Rogue Fast Pitch Club, we have Racy Miranda, who's a committed senior pitcher or committed graduate pitcher of 2021 class, going to play her softball career at Cal State Fullerton. Behind the plate, you have number 19, Hannah Lindsay. First base, you have Liv Listordo, who is a rising senior at Hamilton High School, going on to play her college softball career at Southern Utah University. At shortstop, we have Tristan Turlington, at second base, Tristan Turlington, who's committed to GCU. Callie Honing at short, and Danitza Hernandez at third. And in the outfield, we have Tegan Newman in right, Megan Lake in center, and Brianna Brooks, who's committed to play her softball at Phoenix College, the D2 junior college champion last year, in left field. And up the bat for the Washington Ladyhawks is a batter. Number 7. I don't have a name. No name here. No names are given, just numbers. It's a lefty. Ready to deal the first pitch by Miranda. A ball low in the dirt. Nice stop by Hannah Lindsay. Again, we're in the middle of the first inning. 1-0 Rogue Fast Pitch Club. You got a strike here. You got your count at 1-1. Number 7 shakes her head yes as to that was a strike, but I don't think it really matters what she says. It only matters what the umpire says. But nonetheless, it is a 1-1 count. Miranda deals. We have a fouled off pitch by number 7. Count goes to 1-2. They're doing some really nice cheering over there in the Washington Ladyhawks sideline. Almost one gets me kind of involved. Oh, we have a strikeout by Miranda. Very nice pitch. Looked to be some type of drop ball, a little off speed. Nice pitch. Strikeout number 1 for out number 1. Up the bat for the Ladyhawks is number 9. They seem to have a pretty short, tiny team, but I'm sure they're mighty. Miranda deals the pitch. It's a ball inside for 1-0 count, number 9. Sitting next to scorekeeper David Brooks. His daughter is about 2 inches taller than these girls, but she is mighty. I know her personally. So, and there we have a nice stop by Honing. Do not get the runner. Safe by a stretch by Listordo. Nice stop by Honing, but the runner beats it out. Very nice play for an infield hit. Very fast, number 9. Very, very fast. Much faster than me, but I wouldn't want to race her for sure. Up to bat now, number 2 for the Washington Ladyhawks. Another lefty. Miranda deals. First pitch. A little high and out. 1-0 count on number 9. The crowd seems to think the runner might take off right now. I would have to tend to agree. Oh, and she fakes a run. Lindsay pump fakes a throw back to first. We have a 1-1 count here. Okay. All right. Oh, and a foul ball off the backstop. 2-1 or 1-2 count here. Excuse me. Shout out to Tulsi. Halsey. Look at this girl. She's 4'4". Wow. Count Tia. Yeah. Who's on deck, Selena?
I was trying to find her on game.
Listordo gets a hit. Selena Perez, first time at bat in 2.5 months, nursing a broken foot. Hasn't played since really high school. Wow, I'm impressed. She's back, ready for PGF. Listordo single up the center of the field, just over second base, puts her on first base. We have a 1-0 count to Perez. Perez hammers the ball down the third baseline, foul. Wow, she looks really fresh right now. Nice swing by Perez. She always has a nice swing. She's a rising uncommitted senior at Vista Grande High School in Casa Grande, Arizona. If you're wondering where Casa Grande is, it's 20 miles south of Phoenix. Hammers another ball down the third baseline, foul. Perez a little anxious to be swinging that bat back in the box. Good for her. Good to have her back. On deck, you have mighty Bree Brooks, number 17. Perez hammers the ball down the third base line for foul number 3. That's her third foul on the road down there. Hit that ball deep. Just needs to wait on it a tight bit. I think we're in for some good things here. Perez's swing looks really fresh and good. Again on deck, you have Bree Brooks, who's committed to play her freshman softball college ball at Phoenix College, the D2 champions. Perez is being dealt the next pitch. Again, down the third baseline, foul. She needs to wait on that ball a tad bit. She'll put it in play. She'll hit it down the right field. That's the 5th foul in a row down the third baseline. But she's hitting the ball very, very hard. She just hasn't played in 2.5 months. Her timing's probably a slight bit off. Just wait a tad on this, Selena, and you probably put this ball in play, girl. Takes the ball high. We have a 2-2 count here. Selena's fouled off 6 of the last 7 pitches. Trying to put this ball in play to advance the runner from first. Takes the ball in the dirt. Ball 3. Good stop by number 22, the catcher for the Ladyhawks out of Washington. Perez has dealt the ball. Another ball sharply hit down the third base line. Perez is shaking her head. She's fighting really hard here. She's just putting this ball foul down that line. She seems to be a little frustrated. Doesn't have any reason to be. She's hammering the ball. Just need to be on time here. Again, Listordo at first base. From a single, Perez, after a great at-bat, probably a 12 or 13 pitch at-bat, takes first base on a walk. And in the batter's box will be Bree Brooks, number 17, out of Queen Creek High School, committed to play her college softball at Phoenix College.
Get it down, Bree.
Bree is one of those mighty kids. Not huge in stature, but huge in heart and ability, and hits the ball very well. And takes the first pitch ball outside. That must have been just slightly out. He's been calling that pitch a strike all day.
Go, Bree.
The pitch to Brooks, 1-0 pitch. Is outside and low for ball number 2. So we have runners in first and second. Perez on first, Listordo on second. The pitch to Brooks. Oh, great pitch by the catcher, but everybody advances. The catcher puts the ball in fair ball territory. Lunges for it. Great effort by the catcher, number 22. But pushes the ball that could and may have been foul with backspin fair. So now Rogue Fast Pitch Club has runners on first, second, and third. Brooks on first. Perez on second. Listordo on third. with 2 hits and a walk. And that brings your leadoff batter, Megan Lake, who's committed to play her softball career at Boise State, number 6, with the bases loaded and no outs. Let's see what she can do. And she hits the ball to center field, scores 1 run. Listordo scores on the play. A single to center field. Well done by Megan Lake. Up to bat right now is number 10, Reese Lee, a rising junior at Queen Creek High School. We have a little visit between the catcher and the pitcher right here. On deck, you have number 52, Denitza Hernandez, who's a rising senior at Hamilton High School, who is an uncommitted senior. Umpire walks out to the mound to break up the little meeting here. Says they've taken a little bit too long. First pitch to Lee. She's ready to take the first pitch. A ball high to Reese Lee for a 1-0 count. Again, Meg Lake just drove in 1 run with her bases loaded single. No outs for the Rogue. Looked like Reese check swung on that for a 1-1 count. Nice pitch inside. Fooled her a little bit. 1-1 count to Reese Lee. Bases are loaded. 2-0 Rogue FC. Ball in the dirt from the pitcher. Nice stop by the catcher. Prevent another run from scoring. Good work back there, catch. 2-1 count to Reese Lee. Reese Lee swings and misses by a nice off-speed pitch by the pitcher. Count will be 2-2. Bases loaded. 2-0 Rogue Fast Pitch Club. No outs. Bases loaded for Lee again. Pitch high. So it looks to be a 3-2 count right now. Reese Lee just waiting for her pitch. She is a very patient, good hitter. Fouls that ball off. Looks like it could have been a ball, but she had to put that ball in play unless it's an obvious ball, obviously. But good at bat by Lee so far. We have about 7 pitch at bat. She's hanging tough. Coaches like when the pitcher can get into 7, 8, 9, 10 pitches in their bat because it starts to wear the other pitcher out. Ball and swing and a miss by Lee on a ball that was a slight bit high, but that's Reese Lee's sweet spot. So we have 1 out, 2-0 Rogue Fast Pitch Club lead. Bases loaded. Megan Lake on first. Bree Brooks on second. Selena Perez on third with Denitza Hernandez up the bat. And Denitza hits the ball in play to the outfielder. Looks like we're going to have a tag. So we have a sacrifice fly by Denitza. And the Rogue FC goes up 3-0. Way to put the ball in play for Denitza Hernandez. Scores another run. What we have is runners on first and second now. The run scored. She advanced to home and scored on the run. We have Hannah Lindsay, number 19, an uncommitted graduate of the 2021 class. She is the heart and soul, one of the heart and soul leaders of this team. Girls look up to her at everything. Makeup, softball, pretty much everything. She fouls that ball off into the backstop. Lindsay is a very, very patient hitter who's coming off a great week in Colorado. 5 or 6 home runs, 6 or 7 doubles. They put that ball in play. And a great play by the center fielder. That ball looked to be in play. Center fielder rushed and made a great play on that ball. Rogue FC scores 2. Go to the bottom of the second. Rogue FC 3. Lady Firehawks or Redhawks Ladyhawks out of Washington. I'll get it right here. 0. Racy Miranda getting ready to start her second inning. Last warm-up pitch of the inning. Lindsay throws down a little looper to second base. And here we go, ready to start the inning. No changes on your defense. And up the bat is number 20 for the Ladyhawks of Washington. Uh-oh. Coach making a visit to the umpire behind home plate. I don't know what was in question there, but it seems to be handled. Blue seems to be in control of this complete game. Ball put in play to Reese Lee to first base. Lead to Listordo for out number 1. One pitch for Racy Miranda, 1 out. Up the bat for the Ladyhawks of Washington, number 24. I'm sorry, folks, I do not know their name. If I did, I would tell you. We could call her Josie. Number 24 for Washington Ladyhawks. Up the bat, right-handed batter. Strike number 1 in the outside corner by Racy Miranda for a 1-0 count to the second batter of the Washington Ladyhawks. She puts that ball in play down between the 5 and 6 hole into left field for a base hit. One out, 3-0 Rogue FC lead. Bottom of the second inning. Ladyhawks batting. Number 22, the catcher, is in the box right now. Throws right-handed, but is a lefty slapper, power slapper more than likely. Yeah, nice pitch by Miranda. For an 0-1 count. Timeout by Blue for ball in the field. That was a big foul ball from the other field. Ball landed about 100 feet into the left field line. Good call by Blue to stop that. Here we go. Miranda deals her second pitch. Little high and out for ball number 1. So we have a 1-1 count. Runner on first base for the Washington Ladyhawks. Miranda deals a pitch. He's been calling that pitch a strike pretty much all day. Missed just outside. A 2-1 pitch to the batter. Puts the ball in play. Tahone. Oh, there you go. Selena Perez made that, actually. Gets the runner out of second base. Forced out at second. Batter gets to first base. So no harm, no foul, 2 outs. Miranda has about a 7-pitch inning so far. Really nice inning. And up the bat for the Washington Ladyhawks is I can't get the number on this young lady yet. Once I do, I'll inform you. Nice play by Perez in the hole there for somebody that's landed on her broken foot. Made the play, pivoted off of it. Turned to second and made a very nice play. Batter takes a strike. 1-2 count. I do know the batter's name is Riley. I just don't know her number. She swings and a miss. We're out of the inning. That was batter number 3, or batter number 4, number 3. Racy strikes her out with a very nice curve to the outside. Rogue FC up at the top of the third. Ahead 3-0. Miranda looking sharp in the early innings for Rogue Fast Pitch Club. Up to bat for the Rogue Fast Pitch Club will be number 13, Tegan Newman, who's an uncommitted senior at Corona del Sol High School in Tempe, Arizona. Newman came off a very hot week in Colorado, where she helped put her team to a 9th place finish in the power pool. Played some very talented teams up there. And they just worked and worked and worked very well and gelled as a team. So hopefully Newman can stay hot again. On deck, you have Tristan Turlington, number 28, rising senior at Willow Canyon High School, committed to Grand Canyon University. I'm actually sitting next to Tristan's mother and sister, who are rooting for her fearlessly and fiercely. And a shout out to Grandma at home, who's watching the game on Victor Hambrick television in Wickenburg. Oh, I'm sorry, in Whitman. I knew it started with a W and an I and a couple T's. Outside pitch to Newman for ball 1. But anyway, hi, Grandma. We miss you.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. You want me to take over?
Oh, Newman puts the ball in play to second baseman, just a infield pop-up. Nice swing, just missed on the ball. Tried to put the ball to right field, opposite field, and pops up to the second baseman on the first base line. Batting now, number 28, Tristan Turlington, a rising senior at Willow Canyon High School, and committed to play her softball career at Grand Canyon University. First pitch of Turlington is a high strike. He's changing the strike zone around here a little bit, but again, it's his strike zone, not ours. Turlington fouls that ball off. Pitch number 2 for strike number 1. Turlington waiting The 1-1 pitch. Ball 2, high and outside. To our right-handed batter from Willow Canyon High School in Surprise, Arizona. Hits the ball foul, but puts it in play fair for out number 2 down the first base line. Up to bat right now is number 15, Callie Honing, who is a recent graduate of Chaparral High School in Scottsdale, Arizona, who's going on to play her softball at University of North Dakota. The Hawks dealt the first pitch, takes a ball. A strike.
Was that a ball?
For a 1-0 or 0-1 count to Honing. Strike number 1 looking. Honing, who came off a great week last week in Colorado, helped her team again pursue a number 9 finish in the power poll in Colorado. Let's see if she can continue her hot batting. Takes pitch number 3 outside, so we have a 2-1 count. Starting to get a little warmer out here. Honing takes pitch number 4 for ball 3. Inside and low. Let's see what the pitcher has for a 3-1 count here to Honing. You do not want to leave this ball over the middle to Honing in the slightest bit. She will put it in the upper deck of Yankee Stadium. And she just misses on that pitch. Hits the ball super high. Outfielder makes the play for out number 3. At the end of 2.5, you have Rogue Fast Pitch Club 3, Ladyhawks of Washington 0. Ladyhawks up to bat. Some defensive changes for the Rogue. And a pitching change. Pitching, you have Emmeline Brinka, rising senior at Corona del Sol High School, uncommitted 2022. First base, replacing Listordo, is Callie Honing. Second base, you have Reese Lee, replacing Trista Turlington. And behind the place in third base, you still have Denise Hernandez at third and Hannah Lindsay at catch. Outfield stays, Turlington moves from second base to the outfield, center field. And there we go. We will begin the bottom of the 3rd inning with number 7 for the Washington Ladyhawks. Rogue FC up 3-0. Batter takes a strike. She thinks that she went on the fake bunt, but she didn't. It was just called strike. Second pitch is a ball in the dirt from Brinka. Good stop by Lindsay for a 1-1 count to number 7. Foul ball out of play for third baseman Hernandez. Foul ball out of play for third baseman Hernandez. 1-2 count to number 7. Fouls that ball down the left field line. Fouls that ball off. Count remains 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brinket deals the pitch. Just a tap outside. Looked like to be a really nice pitch. Count is even at 2-2. Batter fouls that off. Nice at bat by number 7. Brinket is fresh though, our first batter of the game. Count remains 2-2. She puts that ball in play down the third base line. Nice play by Bree Brooks to save. Oh, yes, nice play. They got it. Well, they had the runner, and somehow, some way, someone missed their spot at second base. They moved the runner, but Brooks made an amazing play to prevent extra bases on that at bat. And it happened anyway, based on a little bit of blunder in the infield. The runner seems to be shaken up a little bit, but great play again by Bree Brooks. Great defensive play and a relay. Runner looked up and saw nobody at second base and took off to it when they had her in a pickle. So they get their leadoff runner on base. What was the call in the field?
Illegal play.
Oh,
Illegal pitch.
illegal pitch. We have a 1-0 count on number 9 before a pitch is even dealt. Got her in the back pick. Oh, they're going to pick this runner off. This runner is getting anxious. Out of the baseline, too. Runner out. Great play by the defense of the Rogue. Lindsay catches her sleeping between second and third. Reese Lee relays the ball to Hernandez. Hernandez makes the tag as the runner exits the baseline. For out number 1. Up to bat number 9 for the Ladyhawks.
What was the illegal pitch? What was it?
Count is 0-2 or 2-0 to number 9 for Brinka. That ball was hit very hard for a double to left center field. And the Ladyhawks have a runner on second base. With 1 out, batter number 2 to bat for the Washington Ladyhawks. She fouls that ball off. First pitch down the left field line. Out of play. Runner on second base for the Washington Ladyhawks. pitch to number 2. Oh, almost another back pick by Lindsay and Reese Lee. That would have been nice to eliminate the second runner. She puts that ball in the play. Bree Brooks gets a beat on it for out number 2. Runner does not advance. Score is 3-0 Rogue Fast Pitch Club. 3-0 Ladyhawks of Washington. And they are batting their cleanup batter number 14 right now. Brinka deals the pitch. Runner on second base. Girl turns on the ball, hits the ball to left field. Brooks may throw her out, get a gun. Relay, all runner at second is out. Runner does score, even though it was almost a non-run because she took her time. But nonetheless, another great relay and play by Hernandez at second at third for out number 3. At the end of 3, the Rogue Fast Pitch Club is up 3-0 over the Washington Ladyhawks. 3-1, excuse me. They did score that run at the end of the inning. Top of the 4th for the Rogue FC will be batter number 7, Olivia Listordo. Listordo singled to center in her first at bat and scored the Rogues' first run of the game. Liv Listordo is a rising senior at Hamilton High School and committed to play her softball career at Southern Utah University, a team coached by Coach Don Watts, Southern Utah University Thunderbirds. Listordo swing and a miss. Nice off-speed pitch outside. The 0-1 pitch to Listordo. Ball looked to be a little high and out, but for strike number 2, Listordo's down in the count 0-2. Listordo hammers that ball foul for a foul ball home run, but nonetheless foul ball. Again, 0-2 pitch. Here, 3 pitch at bat. You have number 99, Selena Perez on deck. And behind her, you have number 17, Bree Brooks. 0-2 pitch to Listordo. Puts the ball in play. Puts the ball in play. Kind of a line out, pop up to the second baseman. Fooled her on the pitch. Selena Perez up the bat. 0-1 out. 3-1 Rogue FC.
You have an ice chest?
What's 2-0 count. Selena walked her first time up to bat. Swinging. Oh, puts the ball in play. She may beat this out. Oh, close play at first base. Puts the ball in play down the first base line, fielded by the first baseman, covered by the second baseman. So you have a 3-4 force out at first. Perez seems to look pretty fast with her broken little toe she had. She looks like it's not bothering her at all, which is a beautiful thing. Number 17, Bree Brooks, out of Queen Creek High School, committed to play her college softball at Phoenix College. Puts that ball, oh, just misses. Puts the ball in, foul down the left field line. Coach is having a little talk with Brianna Brooks. Not sure what was said, but a little giggling going on. Probably told Brooks to put it deep. Ball's outside. Count to Brooks will be 1-1.
Go, Bree.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here we go. Ball slightly high and out. Ball dealt to Brooks, takes strike 2. Somewhat of a little half check swing, but the ball was a strike. Count 2-2 to Brooks.
Here you go, kid.
Fouls that ball off. Count remains 2-2. Nice off-speed pitch. She just puts that ball, fouls that ball off to stay alive.
Good job. Don't kill Megan. Here you go, kid. Find a gap.
Oh, and she puts that ball in play right past the right side of the shortstop in the left center. Single by Brooks. Good piece of hitting there. Up the bat right now for the Rogue Fast Pitch Club is Megan Lake, number 6. Graduated 2021. That's on her way to play softball at Boise State University in Boise, Idaho. For the Orange and Blue Broncos. Brooks looks to steal second base. Oh. A little animosity there by the shortstop who knees Brooks in the chest and stops her just short of the bag. Good throw by the catcher. But for out number 3, nonetheless, Rogue FC up 3-1. Take the bottom of the 4th inning. The Ladyhawks of Washington 1. Headed in the bottom of the 4th. Some more defensive changes. Catcher, Jalen Markham in for Hannah Lindsay. Listordo back at first base. Second base from shortstop would be Selena Perez. Back to shortstop would be Callie Honing. Outfield and right field, you have Reese Lee. Center field, you have Megan Lake. And in left field, you still have Bree Brooks. Coach Randy Kay gives the changes to the blue. And here we go, off the bottom of the second. Ball outside.
Not as bad as the game we lost earlier, but it's
Swing and a miss by number 26 on the pitch by Brinka. Nice drop ball there. Markham letting her hear it. Nice pitch from the catcher. Strike number 2. Batter lets it ride. Looks at it. Go by her. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 1 for Brinka. And the first batter of the inning is down for the Ladyhawks. Oh, okay. Let's count.
1-1.
Count 1-1 to batter number 20. Ball outside and low by Brinka. For ball number 2. Count is 2-1. I want to correct myself earlier. I said that Southern Utah was coached by Don Watts. It's actually Don Williams, and I do know that. And assistant coach by Lauren Watts. Foul ball. We have count of 2-2. Foul ball. Count remains 2-2. Ball in play.
Nice play.
Great play by Callie Honing at shortstop. Backhand in the hole. On the first base of Listordo, who slightly stretches to get out number 1. Up to bat for the Ladyhawks, number 24. Zero the count right now. Ball number 1 outside. Markham stretching to stop that ball.
Oh.
Brinka looking good here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Looking strong. Nice pitch there by Brinka. Fouled off. Count be 1-1. Play by Honing again to end the inning. Score remains 3-1 Rogue FC over the Washington Ladyhawks. Top of the fifth inning.
I remember 2 outs.
Leading off the fifth inning for the Rogue Fast Pitch Club will be number 6, Megan Lake, who's a committed graduated senior, headed on to play her softball career, college softball career, Boise State. First pitch to Lake. She hammers down the third base line, puts into left field for hit number 1 of the inning for Rogue Fast Pitch. Up the bat right now is Reese Lee, will be a junior at Queen Creek High School in Queen Creek, Arizona. Reese is uncommitted 2023. Who's actually a very good power slapper, hitter, runner, fielder. She is a complete stud. Yet she power bunts and moves the runner around for the second time today, doing her job. Good job by Reese Lee on the play, advancing the runner. Taking one for the team, doing her job. Up to bat right now is number 52, an uncommitted senior at Hamilton High School, Denitza Hernandez. Hernandez fouls off the first pitch into the backstop. On deck is number 19, Hannah Lindsay, who's an uncommitted graduate of the 2021 class, who is one of the committed leaders of this Rogue FC Fast Pitch Club. Hernandez takes pitch for a ball, 1-1 count. Takes that pitch for ball number 2. So a 2-1 count here to Hernandez. Meg Lake on second base, advances second on Reese Lee's sacrifice bunt. Hernandez takes that pitch for a called strike outside. Looked awfully similar to the last pitch called the ball. But again, it's not my strike zone, it's his. Hernandez swings and misses for out number 2. Up the bat right now is Hannah Lindsay, graduate of 2021 class. He's an uncommitted future college softball player.
Come on, Hannah.
Lindsay coming off a phenomenal week in Colorado, where she hit around 500 with about 20 RBIs, 5 or 6 home runs, 6 or 7 doubles, and just pounded the ball. And played defensively, just missed that pitch, foul into the other field, down the left field line. Lindsay hits that ball to left field, or right field, excuse me, for out number 3.
Surprising.
Bottom of the first inning, or excuse me, bottom of the 5th inning. Rogue FC 3, Ladyhawks Washington 1. So we have Angelica Tello pitching for the Rogue FC. She is a rising senior at Cactus High School, coming off a great Colorado. Teammates call her Jelly. Everything else seems to stay the same. She will be leading off or starting off the bottom of the 5th inning for the Rogue Fast Pitch Club. Batter takes pitch number 1 for a strike. Tello's old 16U club coach used to say, Jelly pitches like a video game. You call the spot, she hits it. As she lets one rise over the catcher's head. Tello deals the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. Batter seems to be a slight bit frustrated that she couldn't catch up to that ball out of the zone. Here she goes. Oh, he's been calling that pitch a strike all day. However, not this time. So the catcher's the bat, number 22. 2-2 count. Jelly deals the pitch. The batter puts it in play to center fielder. Oh, Megan Lake makes a great play on that. Storms the ball for out number 1. Great defense by Meg Lake. Batting for the Lady Firehawks is, for the Ladyhawks of Washington, is number 1. Dealing the pitch is number 20, Angelica Tell. Puts the ball out of play. Ball foul to Listordo. Makes the play at foul ball, the first base. Tello seems to be pitching very well this inning, continuing her Colorado pitching spree, just like all of the Rogue FC pitchers. They're coming off a very good Colorado. To bat here, number 7 for the Washington Ladyhawks, who reached on an infield single last time. Ball hit in the gap. Good defense and throw. Foul tips that one. Count 0-1 to number 7. Oh, she fouls that ball. Good effort by number 52, Denise Hernandez, third baseman, who slightly runs into the fence. Seems to be okay. Oh, she's okay. For an 0-2 pitch. 0-2 count. The 0-2 pitch to the batter. Oh, got her with the changeup. Illegal pitch. Oh, the batter is out of the box. Great call. She's out. First base. Batter hit the ball out of the box. Tricked her with a changeup. Stepped out of the box, put the ball in play. Quick inning. Scores top 6, 3-1 Rogue FC over the Washington Ladyhawks. Up to bat for Rogue FC is number 13, Tegan Newman, a rising senior at Corona del Sol High School, uncommitted 2022. Takes first pitch for ball number 1, outside. Tegan Newman takes number Pitch number 2 for a ball. 2-0 count to Newman. Ball number 3 in the third pitch. Newman having a nice at bat. Be happy to get on base any way she can. Help her team win this game. Puts that ball in play to the second baseman. Error by the second baseman. But does put the ball in play and gets on base. Error stopped by the second baseman. Up the bat right now would be number 33, Jayla Markham, who's going to be a junior at Hamilton High School. She's an uncommitted 2023. Takes first pitch for a strike. Tegan Newman reached first base on an error. Now let's see what number 33, Jayla Markham, can do. Put this ball in play to move her softball sister around. Foul ball, dead ball. 2-0-2 count to Markham. Ball almost over the catcher's head. Nice play by the catcher, number 22. Count 1-2 to Markham. Tegan Newman on first base. Swing and a miss by Markham for a strikeout. On deck right now is Callie Honig, committed, graduated 2021 at the University of North Dakota. She's a recent graduate of Chaparral High School in Scottsdale, Arizona. Honig coming off a great week in Colorado also. Crowd is getting a little ruckus here. A little high for Honig. On deck is number 7, Liv Lostorto for the Rogue FC. Honig fouls that ball into the backstop. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes to the batter. Ladyhawks pitchers pitched a decent game all day, not put a ton of balls in play. Oh, as I say that, Honig ball just missed that ball, hits it in the shallow right center for out number 2. Tegan Newman still on first base. Let's see what Olivia Listordo can do here to help her teammate out. And the ball club score another run. Her teammates call her Biscuits and Liv. She may not like that, but oh well. Strike number 1 to Listordo, looking a little off-speed pitch. Number 2 outside. Oh, a throw down to first, almost gets Nugan. Nice next pitch. Oh, she hammers that ball down the left field line. Oh, another hammer down the left field line. Just missed.
Come on, Lamb, you can.
Just a tad bit early. Fouls that ball off, stays alive. A little changeup, stay alive. Fouls that ball off nicely. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning for the Rogue FC. Tegan Newman reached on an error to second base earlier in the inning. Next 2 batters fly out. Listordo with a 2-2 count. Trying to help her team out. She fouls that ball off, just staying alive here. Listordo takes ball number 3. Count is full. Excuse me, the count is 2-2. Hit by pitches Listordo on the thigh. Good at bat. Way to wear that well, Liv, for your team. Off the bat, number 99, Selena Perez. As I said earlier in the broadcast, Perez is just back into the process of playing again after nursing a broken foot for about 7 to 8 weeks. She is back and healthy and looks better than ever. And that ball is just missed that ball. Hit to the warning track. But nice stroke. She's hitting the ball definitely hard. At the end of 5.5, it's your Rogue FC 3, Ladyhawks of Washington 1. Looks to be the pitcher number 9 up the bat for the Ladyhawks. Pitching a great game. Start the bottom of the 6th inning. Nice pitch by Taylor. Taylor a little out and high, but strike nonetheless.
I'll do this batter and then this makes me super nervous.
Oh, a swing and a miss by number 9. Great pitch by Tello. 0-2 count to the batter. Jelly ready to deal here. She's throwing bullets.
Come on, Joe.
Oh, a foul tip by number 9. Jelly throwing bullets, and they're not 22s. They're 30-06s here. Looking really sharp for her team out there in the bottom of the 16th. This is her second inning of pitching. Oh, look at that. Almost got the batter to swing on that one for the first ball. Great block by Jayla Markham behind the plate. Just exercising her right to be a defensive player. And a very good one at that. Look at that swing and a miss by another dart by Tello. Wow, strikeout number 2 for Tello. She's throwing darts out there. Peas, she's throwing peas also. She's throwing well, and softballs. Nonetheless, she looks really good. Oh, a swing and a foul tip by number 2, excuse me. Angelica Tail seems to have complete control of her command right now as the fans cheer Jelly on. Crowd is getting a little hot here for Tello. She is throwing peas, darts, and bullets. Oh, and batter fouls that ball off for an 0-2 count. I'd look for a off-speed changeup here by Tell. Let's see what pitching coach Victor Hambrick has the call here. I'm sure it's going to be something tricky. Off speed. Oh, they put that ball in play. Nice play. Pop out to Tello. Look at that for out number 2. Whoa, this is getting really nice. Up to bat for the Ladyhawks is number 14, the cleanup batter. Jelly is pitching a great game right now. We want to give a shout out to Grandma Kelly. Oh, swing and a miss. Tello's throwing fire right now. I want to swing a shout out to Grandma Kelly, Hannah Lindsay's grandma. She usually sits with me at the games. She's my partner in crime. Tello misses just a slight bit upstairs on that pitch. Tello looking to have full command of her game today. Another swing and a miss by the batter. Tello's on fire. Hitting her spots completely. This is amazing. She is hitting every spot and tricking every batter. Another swing and a miss to end the inning. Great pitch by Tello. Tello is on fire, pitching lights out. Rogue FC starts the 7th inning up 3-1 over the Ladyhawks of Washington. We are watching a great pitching experience and exposure by all these pitchers. They're pitching well all the way around. This is amazing. We'd also love to give a shout out to Aunt Trisha Wynn in Pennsylvania. That would be Olivia Listordo's aunt watching from Pennsylvania. Let's see what we have here for offense for the Rogue FC, whose offense has been pretty quiet since the third inning. Up to bat, we'd like to shout out to Bree Brooks' mom, who's watching this game at home. Karina Brooks. Whoop, whoop. She's watching this game from home. Brooks is playing a great game defensively. Has a hit offensively. Let's see what we got happening here. Bree Brooks takes a ball there again. 2-0 count. Oh, and there we have 3 balls and no strikes to Brooks, who probably has the green light to swing here. We'll see what shakes out. Oh, ball 4 on 4 pitches. Up the bat is the leadoff batter, Megan Lake, who's committed to play her college softball at Boise State University. Go Broncos. It's going to be a strange thing seeing Megan Lake in orange and blue after all this black and white, but we can handle that. She will definitely be a welcome addition to the Boise State Broncos. I wonder, do they play on a blue softball field also?
They do not.
Someone in the crowd said they do not. So apparently they play on a green softball field, which kind of doesn't make any sense to me. They really should decide they might want to play on a blue field. The ball would pop so much better on a blue field as opposed to a green field. Coach Randy Kay gives instructions to just play the game a little bit to the girls. Meg Lake is due for a big hit right here. Bree Brooks looking to take off a second base. Oh, and she pops out foul to the third baseman. Meg Lake just missed. Reese Lee, who has 2 sacrifice bunts on the day, is probably given the green light to swing away here, since there's 1 out on the inning. But only time will tell. We'll see here in a second.
Get on, 110. Let's go.
Oh, she is swinging a miss. Just missed there. Fouled that ball out of play down the third base line over the Rogue FC dugout. Oh, the pitch just a tad high, about a foot over Reese Lee's head. Reese's teammates cheering her on. Let's have a little fun here. Score a couple runs. Looking for Reese to put the ball in play. Doesn't look like she's bunting now. Again, there's 1 out in the inning. Probably just put the ball in play here some way. Opposite field. Advance the runner. Reese Lee swinging a miss for a strikeout. Up to bat right now is number 52, Denitza Hernandez, a rising senior at Hamilton High School, who is uncommitted to play softball in 2023. And she's here for the taking. She's a stellar defensive player and offensive player with a 3.8 GPA. Great young lady, great parents, great leadership. And she puts that ball into play over the shortstop's head. Runners advance. Brooks goes on to third base. Denitsa goes. She's out at first base trying to stretch that into a double. So what we have here is the bottom of the seventh inning. Rogue FC up 3. Ladyhawks 1. Rogue FC has to hold them here to get the win. See where this shakes out. Oh, yes, Jelly's dealing, and she's still in the game. She's the only pitcher pitched 3 innings this game. She seems to be on fire and gaining the confidence of her coaches right now. Victor Hambrick, the pitching coach, has decided to keep her in. What we have here is just short of spectacular by the Rogue pitching crew. Oh, up the bat for the Lady Firehawks is number 15.
Go, Cal.
Number 15 takes the 1-0 count from Tello. Tello just missed outside. Oh, and the batter fouls that pitch off for a 2-1 count.
Go, Taylor. Here you go, kid.
A 2-1 pitch to number 15. Is a ball. The count moves to 3-1. Batter doesn't seem to be wanting to swing it much here. Oh, the batter walks. Tello's first walk of the day. The Ladyhawks have a much shorter lineup. I would say average batter size is height is maybe 5'1", 5'2". Makes some of those high pitches a little difficult. But they are mighty in stature, in heart. Pinch runner in, number 20 for 15. Batter fouls that pitch off. Tella takes an 0-1 count to the next pitch. Oh, the pitch is dropped by the catcher, and runner advances to first base. Tello dealing, missing a little bit high on every pitch here. But almost every pitch is high to a 5-foot batter, I think. She needs to get her zone back. Swing and a miss by number 20. Nice pitch by Tello. That's about 4 or 5 swing and misses in the last 3 batters. That's actually an impressive stat. Tello to deal the pitch. Oh, that'll pop up to the infielder. Reese Lee seems to handle that well for out number 1. Runner stays at second, out 1. 1 out, score 3-1 Rogue FC. Up the bat, number 24 for the Lady Firehawks or Ladyhawks. I apologize. '24 steps up with lots of confidence, ready to face Tello, who's throwing pure darts. Swing and a miss again. Count 0-1. Coach Randy Kay giving direction to the defense to move around the slight bit in the outfield. Dealing again. Strike number 2 straight down the pipe. I don't know what the batter was looking at there. So the 0-2 count, 1 out, 1 runner on, 3-1 Rogue FC lead, the bottom of the 7th inning. Oh, and the batter wanted a piece of that, hesitated a little bit, and got ball number 1. Count is 1-2 here to the batter. Tello throwing pure jarts, yard darts. Swing and a miss for, wow, she is on fire with the swing and misses. She is pitching lights out right now. Swing and misses everywhere for strikeouts. This is very impressive by Tello right now. One more out and this game ends. Listordo and Perez talking to Tello. Probably talking about way to pitch, girl. Tello grabs a little dirt, dry off her hand from a little sweaty palm, probably. A little anxious to get this save here and move on to the next game. You got to get one more out before that happens. Number 10 takes a strike looking. Only 2 of her last 12 pitches have been fouled off or touched. Crowd is going crazy here. Another strike. 0-2 count for number 10. I'm going to be bold here with this prediction, and I'm going to predict a swing and a miss here. I'm just saying. Oh, and she puts the ball in play to the outfield. Looks like it's going to be handled by Tristan. Oh, Nice Romo makes that play. No, Bree Brooks, sorry. Bree Brooks has been playing there all day. Rogue FC 3. Ladyhawks 1. Final.